Mike Jones here with Ken's. If you've been dreaming of that big car stereo system, we've got the way with no credit check financing at Ken's in Macon and Warner Robins. Got to have a driver's license, got to have a job. You get the best names in the business, plus free installation. That's Ken's in Macon and Warner Robins. Mike Jones here with Ken's. It's a brand new show. We are en route to Fort Valley, Georgia, to Trinity Baptist Church. You are going to love the sound and the video that our AV teams have put into this place. It was a huge design. I'm talking about from scratch, like cement slab scratch, and this thing turned out awesome. You're going to see a new theater. We did this huge restoration and technology update in a theater. We've got an awesome living room set up, slingshots, trailers, all these cool stuff. And you know, we're right in the middle of our Madness March sale, if that's the right non-copyright infringement protection statement.com.net/gov. All that fits into that deal, but let me tell you, you're going to love it. This stuff is awesome.
Georgia's #1 sight and sound source. Go to Ken's.
All right, we are at Trinity Baptist Church in Fort Valley, Georgia. Let me tell you, they outgrew their old church, and this is their brand new church, and we got to work on this church from the skin, meaning it was a brand new construction. And the coolest thing about that is, once you get all the minds, the masterminds of their church, and all the masterminds of Ken's and the audio video teams, and get all the design down, you can keep it way under budget and get this level of sound quality. I'm gonna let the music play because it is insane. Now, we are using JBL, and this is their higher end series called RX, and they are plenty of power. We're talking 6,000 watts of power. And the way we did this is, instead of doing a simple line array, because the depth of the church doesn't really permit it, we put speakers up at the top here. So you have 4 mains, as you can see, and then we have floor monitors down on the floor here, and this allows them to have full control. I'm sure you're seeing a cutaway of the booth back there. You see our men back there running the booth. They have a X32 Pro digital mixer, and I mean digital meaning you can preset the EQ, the crossover, the feedback limiter, and all that stuff built in. Lots and lots of power. I'm sure you're seeing a cutaway of that rack right now, and it all gives them a ton. Now, Pro Presenter is the key to getting all our scripture and stuff up. These screens were custom made for this church. They are 161 inches of screen. Now that is a bunch, if you were wondering, okay? Most of the screens we put in churches are about 100 inches. Now we're using 4,900, let's call it 5,000 lumens of projector, and the reason that is because you have a lot of light that's up here on this stage. Now, this is where their pit is. As you can see, they keep all their instruments. They got keyboard, the best of the best. They have some motif. They've got digital drums. And then up here in their choir loft, we put in these hardwire mics. Now, a lot of times we'll do a hanging mic, but when you have a lot of ceiling, when you do a hanging mic, you tend to have to really run the gains up. I'm sure if you're in a church that has that right now, you know it's like all or nothing. Well, with these, you have a lot more ways to get into this. And these have this open cardioid, and the idea behind an open cardioid is somebody on the back row there can still be heard. We did 4 just to have good dispersion. Now, mics like this are going to be anywhere from $150 to $250, and it depends on whatever floats your boat as far as financial goes, right? Speakers anywhere from about $200 and up. These are the higher end of that spectrum, which is why it sounds like it does, right? Projectors, you need to let me come out and look at your church when it comes to the projector, because that's a big deal, because we did 3 in here. Where's the third one? Well, Dave, if you'll flip around right there, you can see on the back wall, and that gives the pastor, and it gives everybody, all their church, anybody that's up here doing their thing from a praise band, and everybody gets to see what's going on. Now, you do have the ability on that rear screen, you have that ability to be able to put whatever you want up here with backgrounds and stuff like that. And you can actually go black and white back there and just have messages, like if you want to tell the pastor, don't forget about this, or have a timer and stuff like that. So when we did this, you feel that bass. It's because the subwoofers are built into this stage, and you can't even tell. It's completely seamless. But on the front here, they built it out and they put their own grill, and we don't have one, but we have 2 2,000 watt 18-inch powered subs, and you can feel it all the way to the back of the church. It makes it really easy and seamless when you let our design teams come in, because what happens is a lot of times churches work just on budget, or they don't work on budget, they just work on product. But when you get us all together and we all did this, we had 5 meetings in this church before we got to the bottom end of this deal, but it's flawless. My son came and served with them last Sunday, and he said it was unbelievable how seamless everything went through. And what's cool is you get a 2-year warranty. Every single church that buys from us gets 2 years warranty. That's double what the manufacturers do. It's 2 years in-house. So when you got to do tuning and teaching and stuff like that, especially when you have a digital board and Pro Presenter and projectors and all this power and all this stuff, you got to have somebody that can come out and take care of the long term, right? As you've seen these cutaways, everything that you've seen, from the keyboards to the digital drums to the speakers to the projectors to the installation to the teaching to the pro presenter. We supplied every bit of it. We are the full meal deal.
God bless you. This is Pastor Gregory Moore. I'm the pastor of Trinity Missionary Baptist Church here in the great city of Fort Valley, Georgia. I want to thank Ken's Audio and Stereo for coming in and putting this great system in our church. Our media ministry loves it. The members love the beautiful sound of the speakers, and that's the professional job they've done, not only in installation, but they have also done a great job at training. So that was really big for me, the training that they offer, so that what they put in, what they install, you're able to use it to its full capacity and get the most out of it. We invite you here to Trinity Baptist Church. We are a church built on the Bible, built on the Word. Is a lamp unto our feet and a light unto our path. Serious, in-depth Bible studies on Wednesdays at 12 noon and 6:30. Come see us in worship service. We begin on Sundays at 10 a.m. And also we have a powerful worship service at 11 a.m. on Sunday mornings. Come and join us. Let's lift the name of Jesus Christ. He said, if I be lifted up, I'll draw all men unto me. God bless you and thank you so much.
All right, now there was plasma, then there was LCD, then there was LED, and now there is this. And the reason I'm laughing is this is hilarious how good this is. This is the new OLED by LG. This is a 2017 18 model, the 65-inch full-on smart. But let me tell you, we were just looking at it. We were all with our mouths hanging open, and David was saying, it's like I am there, like I am standing outside filming this. It's absolutely amazing. Now, the 4K, just so you'll know, if you're educated, just deal with me for a second here, is 4,000 lines of resolution. It's 8 million pixels of color. And hold on, you got to see this. Look how thin this is. Look at my finger. Is that the most ridiculous thing in the world? But what you got to know is what they've done with OLED is they've made them 4 times as efficient, right? They've also made them where they last longer. Most of the flat panels in the world will go about 60,000 hours. These will go about 150,000 hours, which means my brother said you could leave it to somebody in your will. That's how long it will last. This is absolutely amazing. Going to come in 55, 65, 75, and 85 inch. Of course, they're so thin you can hang them on the wall. These really close mounts that allows you to get them really, really tight up on the wall, right? It's really, really nice. Now, so when you come into the Macon or the Warner Robins Superstore, make sure you check out the new OLED. Now, bringing that into it, this is obviously the upper echelon, the Cadillac of all flat panels. You got to know that we carry anything all the way from 24-inch TVs all the way to 75-inch TVs. We carry 1080p, which they call 2K, and of course 4K. But listen to this, the new 55-inch 4Ks are going to start as low as about $699. 65-inch TVs are going to be as low as about $849, right? So when you come in, figure out which one fits your fancy. And remember, when you're measuring, we want to measure left to right, like I talked about, to make sure it fits in the spot you want to go. And I tell everybody, buy one size bigger than you think you need, because you're going to get used to it like that. Smart TVs are a big deal, but make sure you have Wi-Fi in your house, and you'll have Netflix and Pandora and Hulu and Vudu and all that stuff. So when you come into the Macon or the Warner Robins Superstore, here's what you got to know. The deals are on because March Madness begins now. Okay, Polaris Slingshot. We do a lot of these things, but of course it's been warmer this winter, as odd as it is, so they're already coming out of the woodwork for us to do. This one is custom, but we're going to get to that in just a second. This is the new 491 Pioneer that just came out. Let me tell you, this is AM/FM CD. It does have a DVD. It does have an equalizer. It does have a 200-watt amp built into it, right? It has Bluetooth and Bluetooth audio. It has a 200-watt amplifier built into it. It has HD radio, which is so nice. But let me tell you, the new LED screens that they put on these this year are much brighter, so now you can see them very, very well. Now, another thing is, this is new to the Slingshot. This is an all-weather kit that actually seals to the front, so you don't have to worry about the rain getting it. This actually has the custom roof over it, as you can see, but this is nice because it actually seals into place to keep weather out of there, because a lot of folks were having to buy marine grade radios for this to work, and this piece works like a champ. Now, these mounting kits, depending on which ones you buy, are anywhere from $30 to $100, depending on what fits your fancy. The new touchscreen radios, however, are anywhere from $199 and up. Now, we tied this into the factory pods. I'm going to give you a sound bite, and while I do this sound bite, look at the LED lights that we just put in here are fully remote control. Look at this underglow. It's amazing. You can change it to anything you want. It's got different colors built into it. You can do a color fade. Look at this. Boom. I can even make it strobe. Look at that. Awesome. Is that amazing? And you know it's got to be a cool effect. It's got this much light inside our little garage. So look at the sound quality. Now, the factory backup camera, let me turn this down a little bit. The factory backup camera that came on this, right, is part of their technology package, but check it out. we tied into their factory backup camera. It has an awesome picture. As you can see, it has the lines built in, but we can use it on our aftermarket brand new 2017 Pioneer touchscreen radio, and when you take it out of gear, it just goes right back to your control panel, right? So listen, what you get in the Slingshot is, you got a 200-watt amplifier, right? You've got an all-weather panel, so you can drive it in case you get caught in the rain. If yours came with a factory backup camera, we can now put an aftermarket radio with your factory backup camera and underglow lights. They're anywhere from $199 to about $450, depending on how big a kit you get. But guys, man, if you're into having some fun and some R&R, I think I have found the right thing for R&R, Ken's and the Slingshot. Okay, now this is the Yamaha Stage Custom Kit. Now this is a very, very nice drum set, and most folks serve them with the hardware and the drums themselves, but very rare do you see a package that comes with the Zildjian cymbals, right? So this is the very best cymbals that your money can buy. This is the very best Stage Custom Kit that your money can buy. And listen, this is a $2,000 retail drum set that I have at our Pro Sound store in Macon, right across from the Olive Garden. And we're gonna sell this for $1,499. Now, $1,499 is a $500 discount. I have maybe two that I can sell at that price. So if you want it, come in, you can finance it at 0% for 2 years. I've also got 4-month layaway if that helps, or if you just want to bring a big stack of cash, that works out really good too. So come into the Pro Sound store and see John or Richie and get your $14.99 Yamaha kit on. All right, now the new Klipsch Heritage line. It's funny when you say new and heritage, right? But Klipsch, their basis of where they were founded, they've kind of done throwback to that from an appearance standpoint. So this has kind of that Klipsch Heritage, Klipsch Forte. If you're not familiar with Klipsch, Klipsch is a 70-year-old company that builds speakers. They are very, very good at it. They are American made, which I absolutely love. We've had Klipsch since we opened over 39 years ago. Now, this is their new Bluetooth speakers, and this is cool because it's got kind of a cool furniture-y feel, nice wood. I love the way they're doing this copper finish and stuff on these, but they're Bluetooth speakers. Now listen, let me give you a sound bite. This is called the 1 and this is called the 3. They are $249 for the 1 to sound like this. Do a little throwback music from my days here. Listen to this mess.
Here is the goal. Back with the bass, pajamas live in effect, and I don't waste.
Y'all, that is completely crazy. Now, check this out. It's got an aux in right here. This is where you can plug it in because you can charge it, right? You don't have to put batteries in it, which is really, really nice. But listen to this thing. Really nice. Like the weight of it is really nice. $249.
Hands in the air.
I do believe Klipsch has hit a home run. Okay, now here we are in the madness for March. Isn't that the proper way to say it politically? But listen to this, we got some Mac Daddy deals in March. And let me just start with speakers right here. Flip around for me, Dave. Check this out. Now, in the Alpine world, I ran a special last year during the madness of March, and that was the Alpine speakers, and we're gonna repeat that sale, same deal 1 year later, which is absolutely amazing. So let me give you a little juice here, give you an idea about quality. These are the new Alpine Type S 6.5s. They are a two-way speaker for you guys with Chevrolet trucks and Jeep Wranglers and Toyota Camrys. These fit right in there, no problem, no adapters, no anything. They are normally $139, $99. I hope that come up on the screen just now, right? If you've got the new type Jeeps, we do a lot of Wranglers now, that has a tweeter up top. This fits in the factory location. These are on sale for just $199 for all four. 2 tweeters, 2 mid-range, and it comes with a crossover, right? Backing up to the 6x9 world I love, these are on sale for $129. These Quantum Audios are on sale for $59, right? These JL Audios are on sale for $99. So when you come in, listen to me, just come and talk to one of the specialists in the Macon or the Warner Robins store. Listen to that. I just love me some Eagles. When you come in, talk to these guys, figure out what fits in your vehicle, and then we install it for free when you buy it from us, unless you get all custom crazy. Now we do motorcycles and slingshots and all that other stuff. Now, in the radio world, this has been the most popular radio by a long shot. This is the AM FM CD. This has, obviously will hold a thumb drive. It's got the mini input, right? It's got a 200-watt amplifier built into it, and it has Bluetooth. Let me tell you how important Bluetooth is. We have a lot of folks come in and say, hey, I don't care anything about Bluetooth, but we have Bluetooth radios starting at $129. Bluetooth is so you can talk on your phone while driving and not have a car crash. Bluetooth is so you can have your music streaming without having to have it plugged in if you choose to do that. So if somebody gets in the car and wants to play their own music. So Bluetooth is a wonderful feature, and for $129 and up, I don't really think you can miss. Now in the touchscreen world, excuse this right here. We are sold out of this particular Pioneer touchscreen. But these new touchscreen radios like this and like this, they're going to be $199 and up. And when you come in, make sure you talk about a backup camera, because that's what the cool thing about these screens is. When you put it in reverse, I'm sure you're seeing a cutaway of what a backup camera looks like right now. But when you put it in reverse, you can see what's behind you. It really helps me on a daily basis. And right now, when you buy a touchscreen, right now, just for the Madness of March sale, you get your backup camera for $149 with free installation. That's a $100 discount just on the camera. Now, talk to you about XM. If you want XM satellite radio, make sure you buy one of the radios that has that ability built in. Base packages, I'm sure you're seeing a cutaway right now. Base packages are starting, ready for this. We have a Pioneer base package that you're seeing right now that comes with two 12-inch, a 1500 watt Pioneer amplifier bridgeable. It comes with all the power cables. It comes with the box, whichever box fits your vehicle. Ready? Ready? $299. That is a $500 value. Full meal deal, and you get service here at Ken's. No charge for the installation, which is how we've always beat the other guys, is we have service and you don't have to pay for it. Awesome. All right now at our Pro Sound store, at our music store, we have got what they call the powered speaker sale going on. So it's powered subs and powered tops. That has been the hot tickets right now. Now we do carry Mackie, we carry Yamaha, we carry JBL, and we carry PV. Now listen, these powered tops are starting at about $299, right? And then you got powered subs starting as low as $499 for an 18-inch powered sub. But you're not talking 200-300 watts. You're talking 500 watts, 1,200 watts, all the way up to 2,500 watts of power. So when you come into the music store, just see Richie or John and let them show you. I've got a slew of these things in stock, plus we warranty them and we service them. So the powered top and powered sub sale is on. All right, this particular month, I'm going to give you for our Madness of March sale some top picks that I really feel like are the best value for you. Check out this Pioneer AM/FM CD. This is one we're going to run all month. It has Bluetooth audio. It is remote control, 200 watt amplifier, detachable face, right? Built-in equalizer. It's only $129. Also, as far as TVs go, I got to give it to the new LG 4K OLED. Yes, it is high-end. Yes, it is nice. Yes, it is the best, but it is the best picture I've ever seen. And I'm a Sony Lodiac, if you want to call it that. But I'm telling you, that is the nicest picture I've ever seen. You need to get in one of our stores and witness that thing, because we have to set it all by itself, because that's how perfect the picture is on that. In the receiver world, Yamaha has a new home theater amplifier that has HDMI built into it, 500 watt amplifier built into it. It's only on sale for $299. And the Yamaha amps come with a 2-year warranty, and that's where that comes into play, the old tech support, right? Because that's what we do. That's what we are. Our classic part of who we are is we have in-store service. Don't be a duck in a lake full of hunters. We service what we sell. Awesome.
Justin Jones with Ken's. We're out here at High Point Church in Macon, Georgia. We're doing some security cameras, and if you can't tell by the monstrosity of a building, we have our hands full today. Stay tuned. This is going to be incredible. It's going to be a big feat for Ken's. We're incredibly proud to have the business, and I'm super happy for our installers who have little genius minds to try to figure out this building. Check it out.
What we're trying to do is actually try to intersect a hole from the outside to the inside, being that there's a drop ceiling. It makes it a little bit difficult, so we are going to open up the inner ceiling and get to that hole.
We're here at the wire running stage. As you can see, Justin in the drop ceiling, jamming out to some tunes, running a bunch of wire. Stay tuned.
We're finally finished with this monstrosity of a church, and everything went flawlessly. You're probably seeing some cutaways now of just the physical cameras mounted on the walls and on the ceilings and everything, and you can see how beautiful they all look. Cameras have come such a long way in not only being aesthetically pleasing, but quality. I mean, check this out. This is incredible. Now, I'm going to start here. These are black and white. This actually proves to us that our cameras see very well at night. All those lights are over. It's dark outside. So this is just a dark hallway, and you can see all of the detail that we would have. We would very clearly be able to see a face if someone came up that hallway day or night. Now, these are also indoor and outdoor. So this is a picture of our van and all of our ladders that we took. We have our cars over here, and you see everything just super clear. Cameras, again, come such a long way in quality and being aesthetically pleasing. Again, check out that camera. Isn't that, it looks incredible just mounted on that thing. So clean, no wires. Call us, get us out. Let's make you secure.
All right, now these new Yamaha digital amplifiers, let me tell you, that's what the new thing is, these hybrid digitals, because they don't produce a lot of heat. And these new Yamaha digital amplifiers are going to be anywhere from 500 watts all the way up to this Mac Daddy, which is 1,200 watts per channel at 4 ohm, has built-in DSP electronic crossovers built into it, and look at the build quality of this mama. This thing is absolutely unbelievable. This particular one, like I said, this is their big boy, 1200 watts per channel, and are you ready for this? It's only 799 bucks. Their amplifiers are anywhere from $399 and up anyway, but when you get to the digital series, they are rack mountable. But the cool thing is they're not super duper crazy heavy for you guys that do a lot of gigs. You can get these things in the field and get 2400 watts, and it's got a 2-year warranty right out of the gate. Boom. All right, now a lot of folks that have their own speakers and everything, they'll end up having a bad driver or a bad diaphragm on their tweeters and stuff. But listen, we carry the entire line of MCM and PV, and these are replacement speakers up from 8s, 10s, 12s, 15s, even 18s. They start somewhere around the $70 area. So listen, don't throw the whole cabinet out, right, and come buy a new cabinet. Sometimes you just bring the cabinet in and see Richie, let him take you back to our service department. He can replace it, make it all brand new. We even do the crossover networks and rewire them, the whole 9 yards. So before you chunk it, bring it in here and let him show you what we're made of. Of course, 79 bucks, you might get your boom back on.
All right, you know we do trailers, right? We do trailers really, really well. You know, we did the big gaming trailer. We did the huge trailer for the Air National Guard, right? And this is Kelvin's barbecue trailer. He does competition and catering and stuff. And let me tell you, this is the inside, right? So we got Yamaha speakers. These Yamaha speakers are completely all-weather. We'll get to that in a second. We did a 32-inch LG, right? And if you look up here in the rack, it's amazing. We did a Yamaha amplifier that has Bluetooth. They can stream his music to it. We have a CD and DVD player. The switcher at the top is because it has multiple zones of music, and we added DirecTV satellite service, right? All that can close up so when he's traveling, things aren't bouncing all over the place, right? Now listen to the sound right now. This is amazing, right? That's amazing. We're inside the trailer. Now, to get into that, let's go outside. Woo! I love this. So out here, we did a huge zone of speakers all the way through here, right? Even back here, we're headed down at barbecue pit. Check that out. So I'm up here grilling, doing my thing, and I'm not losing any of my music time. It's amazing. These speakers anywhere from about $100 and up to about $200 and up, depending on what size you do. But they last forever. They can sit out in the rain forever. Mine have been outside my garage for 4.5 years of pouring rain on them. It's amazing. Now, I know you get out here and you kind of relax, right? You're going to be kind of chilling out. Well, guess what? You may want to come out here and set your lawn chair out here while you're waiting on your barbecue. What else do you do? Well, you listen to music, right? Or, and this is where Ken's does what Ken's does, you can put in a completely all-weather sunbright television. This TV is made to be in the rain. They come in 32, 40, 50, 60, and 70, and they will take an absolute whipping. They have a 100,000-hour life LED panel, which is amazing, right? And he can close it up and lock it all down, but it's amazing. These guys stripped this thing down, right? He brought it to, it's what these installers do, is they think outside the box, or inside the box, unless they're doing it inside the box, and they run all these cables, and they make it where it can ride down the road and be jarred and not have any issues long term, right? End of the day, y'all, we did this thing in 1 week, and that's what these guys do. Awesome.
All right, now listen, I know I am very proud of this shop, but I know it looks like it's a mess, but if it was clean, it means we have nothing to do. A lot of the things that you see that we do, those subwoofer boxes and all those custom trunks and slingshots and trailers and all that, this is where those guys come. We built every bit of this. Matter of fact, a good friend of mine, Kenny Winslet, built this out for us, and this is all built out where they can come in and do anything and fabricate. I mean, this is a custom frame that's going to have a two-way mirror built into it that allows them to put in a flat panel behind it and you can't see it. And this is just stuff that we're working on right now, and we're waiting on them to choose the finish that it's going to be, so it'll be just absolutely beautiful. But again, this is where I don't know if the word is where the magic happens, but this is where our magic happens. All my guys get in here, they brainstorm, and then they hand build everything you see that we do, we make. All right, now a lot of times when we do like a full AV system, folks will move. Like this particular family, they moved. And what I want to make sure I put out there to you is when we come and do a design in your house, a lot of that product can be reused in the next house. But the cool thing is when you buy it from us, if you have product that fits into our trade-in thing, you can trade that product in to upgrade to a product that fits the bill, right? So in this particular one, we didn't have a place to put speakers everywhere. So we put in this piece. This is called the Episode 300, and that has your left, your center, and your right speaker built into that one piece. So when you conventionally think about a sound bar, like a lot of the sound bars you buy are pre-made, they come with a sub and just a sound bar, but you can't hook them up to your amplifier and you can't stream through Wi-Fi, and it has a lot of limitations. This does not, and the sound quality is amazing. Let me let you hear this thing. And see, on something like this, you're watching a basketball game, you don't necessarily have to have full surround as much as I just need to be able to hear them speak, right? Which is really cool. That's what that's for. Now, we took his original speakers he had from us and we traded it towards this new soundbar. Now, you still want to have surround sound, so like when you want to play music, you can do that. So we put the rear speakers flushed in. These are called the Klipsch 5800s. And if you notice, they are absolutely seamless how they fit in the walls back there. The coolest thing about this house is it was wired originally for surround sound, or some sound I should say, and we took all of that and rerouted our cables with new cables, right? We're using the MX remote control. This controls the whole system, which makes it really simple and easy and from a design standpoint. We also added Sonos. You see the white piece right there. And with the Sonos, he can take his phone out and he can stream his music to it. Very simple, right? So I can go to my Pandora or whatever I have as far as music and stream it right to that. Because that amplifier has a second zone, if you'll peek through those doors right there, and you'll see a flat panel out there. And we also put sound outside as well. So if they want to be outside, he's got his own remote control out there and his own everything. And that allows him to have music and video out there. He can have music and video in here, or he can press one button on his remote control and it automatically syncs the two together. So if you're watching one game or one fight or whatever you're doing, it kind of goes everywhere. But look at this environment. It's so nice. I mean, he didn't want to mount it over his fireplace because it's so awesome, but he kind of kept the texture of the room. This was his design idea, but our talent that took care of it. Pricing all depends on your home. So you ought to let me come out. The estimate's free. I'm sure you're seeing my name and number come up. Because listen, a lot of the product, like this TV, he only bought this from me 2 years ago. I was like, there is no reason to get rid of this gigantic 80-inch LED 4K. Let's just use that and then put into place all the new products. It just keeps things a lot more affordable in the long run, because the more you purchase through us, you know, the service is continual. That's kind of what we're known for. That the classic of Ken's is in-store service. All right, thank you so much for watching this show. Listen, do me a favor, go on Facebook, like us on Facebook, follow us on Facebook. We put a lot of really cool stuff on there. You know, we've got our own YouTube channel. If you go to Ken's Audio Video on YouTube, you can see all the cool shows that we do, and you can see we have a whole giant library of things that we've done over the years. It's really kind of cool to give you great ideas, if that makes sense. You also want to go to our Instagram, which is coming up now. You can see that. You definitely want to go to our Instagram. I'm constantly uploading pictures of neat car audio and video and churches and all the cool stuff that we do. It's neat. Some funny stuff on there too of me not acting so normal, but it's really nice just to let you see what Ken's is all about. Now, we are now heading into our 39th year that we've been in business. I thank you for keeping us busy for 39 years. I thank you for letting us do what we do. We are truly passionate. I know you hear me say this a lot. Don't change the channel yet because I'm getting to the good part. But I'm letting you know that service is where it's at, okay? I get it. I know you can buy anything you want, okay? But what we want to do is, we want to use social media to do the research of what's out there, and then we want to come into a brick and mortar service in this Middle Georgia area. You want to support local businesses to stay in business and do what we do, right? Right? We're all shaking our head. Even David's shaking his head at the same time. Now, in Proverbs 18:10, it says the voice, the strength, the Lord, and who is His. He is a strong tower for us, and a righteous man runs to it, and he is safe. Right? The Lord is our strength. The Lord is our strength. I can't even tell you that enough. The Lord is we run to the Lord, and He protects us, and He gives us strength. I know this, I live this, and I hope you do too. Come see us at Ken's in Macon and Warner Rock.
Source, go to Kim's.
3. All right, ready, set, go. So we got to start on this thing as a shell. Oh, music stopping, hold on. Back it up, back it up. Like this. We're on a dirt road. Okay, all right, ready? Yeah. And then up here in the top, we put in these very, very nice, these are quite, all right, listen, folks. You know, listen, folks, it's Merry Christmas. Come on through, Uncle Harry. Yeah, get him now. There you go. That will be on the infomercial. It's guaranteed. It's guaranteed.